Hi guys and welcome back to Football Manager 2018 with AC Milan. For the purposes of brevity, we are already in the dressing room for the Apollon Limassol game. Pre-game here, so we're going to tell the team, assertively we're going to tell them we cannot let complacency undo our good work. Obviously most of them happy about that. Transfer window slam shut, are you looking to do business? I wouldn't rule anything out. I'm looking at a attacking midfielder for the left hand side. I don't fancy Fabio Borini, so I'm looking at the options we can bring in. First of all, we have to get through this Apollon game. I'm sticking with the formation that Sina's got an absolute battering off of Fiorentina, so let's hope that it goes better than it did that day. Bedoya playing it back to Chari now. He plays it inside to Alan. Bedoya. Good challenge from Kessie. Romagnoli now. Remember, Apollon coming here needing to score at least 2 goals since we got 2 away on their ground. Frank Kessie driving forward. Loses the ball. It's just thumped over the top of us. Romagnoli though rises to head clear. Picked up by the Apollon man though. Sardinero tries to play it in behind Rodriguez. Good ball back to Donnarumma. Good play by the left back, who's been unconvincing, shall we say, in the first couple of games. Donnarumma goes long. It's easily intercepted by Bedoya though. Kristiaki forward to Allen. Christodoulou. And a cul-de-sac there. Gets through one. Front Kessie though. Should win it back. Does. Locatelli. Plays it to Suso. Let's move this a bit quicker here, guys. Suso out to Kalinic. Kalinic should be playing it in. Yep. Frank Kessie driving forward. That's a good ball. Can Kessie find a pass? He shoots! An absolute blockbuster effort from Frank Kessie into the top corner. Absolute beauty of a finish. And it's 1-0 after 5.5 minutes. We still don't look particularly fluid, but hey, we've got the goal. Alan delivering the corner now, away by Romagnoli. Can we counter here? Kalinic, who of course has the assist. He's in today for Silva, who looked pretty poor in previous games. Good ball forward to Suso now. Suso driving inside, got support, drills her across. Borini! And he's put it wide. And he's not doing anything to convince me that he shouldn't be replaced. Just to João Pedro, who was amazing actually in the first game. Roberge, Alan, Christodoulou, whatever his name is. Abate to Kalinic, out wide to Suso. Let's get forward here, get a chance. Suso, good ball through. Locatelli now holding it up in a congested area. Çalhanoğlu with an opportunity to have a long shot, but he actually chooses to pass in. Borini hits the post. Ah boy. Rodriguez now throws it to Kessie. He's really looking like our best player actually. Whipped in. Kalinic rises, can't get there because he's pushed. It's a penalty kick. Penalty kick. To be taken by Borini. Fabio, if he misses this, he's in the reserves. Fabio Borini with a penalty against Bruno Vale to make it 2-0, kill the tie, give himself a chance in the future of the team. And he's scored. Well, there you go. First AC Milan goal for Borini. Give him something, for the mentality to have already missed a couple of chances and step up and take the penalty. 25 gone now. Roberge playing it forward. Bedoya, good touch. Sardinero out wide. Kristiaki, bad ball. Bonucci steps out well. Frank Kessie now coming forward on it to Çalhanoğlu. Scoops it to Borini. Good ball. Can Borini find anyone? Holds it up. Ugh, not a great pass to Rodriguez, but he does get it. Frank Kessie now looking for the overlap. Into Çalhanoğlu though, who has a chance to hit one. Does hit one. It's an easy save for Bruno Vale. But good working of the space from us going forward there. Oh, and Kalinic has intercepted it at the back. Absolute dithering from the centre-backs of Apollon. Kalinic puts us 3-0 up after 25. And look, let's keep a lid on the celebrations a little bit here. Apollon are not a good side. The big test of this episode will be the away game at Genoa. But we have to take some positivity where we can find it, because we've been sluggish, even in these European games. As Rodriguez puts it in, Just away. Borini can't win the header, but his challenge forces a defender to header out only to Locatelli, but it's a poor dig over the bar. Our attendances are actually something to worry about as well. The stadium's always empty. As Çalhanoğlu lines up a free kick, which he chooses to shoot. It's a good save by Bruno Vale. But a save the keeper should be making. Çalhanoğlu's corner now. I suspect the first half will be coming to an end relatively soon. Bonucci can't win the header above Bedoya. Franck Kessie will pick it up. Play it back into Bonucci, but it is half time. 3-0. A good half. A good half. We struggled for possession in the opponent's half apparently. Hardly conceded any free kicks in promising areas, which is good. We're obviously fouling them early, and we've retained possession well in the central areas of the park. Yeah, passionately I'm going to have to tell them I'm very pleased. It's a hell of a performance by a team that's struggling. Calabria on for Abate. Mastur can come in for Çalhanoğlu. And Cotroni can come on for Kalinic. I mean, the tie's over. They need 5 goals. They need to win 5-3. They need 5 second half goals. It's not going to happen. So we can bring on some of the youngsters here. Keep some more of the senior players, you know, likes of Abate and Çalhanoğlu there. Keep them fit for the trip to Genoa, which is coming up. Which is obviously the important game of the episode. Alan picks it up, losing it to Locatelli. Good ball to Cotroni. Interested to see how he gets on today. Cotroni back to Calabria. Locatelli. Mastur, who's playing for a contract extension actually. His deal's up at the end of the season. It's a great ball to Rodriguez though, who has acres of space to whip this in. Still manages to screw it up. Borini though squares for Cotroni, and that's an assist for Borini. I'm still not sure about him, but that was a nice bit of play there. Needs to do it over a couple of games to secure his place in the side. But, yeah, can't argue with him. Today, picked himself up after a poor start. Susso's ball headed well over the bar by Romagnoli, who was always stretching for that one. 4-0, got it the last 20 minutes, and we've played well today. 17 shots to their 3. Rodriguez with a throw for Kessie, well intercepted by Chari, but his ball forward finds Zeniu completely isolated. Christodoulou finds Dimitriou, who's through for a consolation, possibly, yes, consolation goal. Panagotius Dimitriou slides it under Romagnoli, who's raging with his defence, and rightfully so. Cotroni to Mastur and Locatelli. Out wide to Calabria. Looks like we're going to try and get a goal immediately here. Mastur to Susso. Into Franck Kessie, who just dithers on the ball, gets lucky, plays it out to Rodriguez, who has acres of space to try and whip this. It's a terrible cross. It bounces to Borini, who loses it. Ball forward now. Zeniu picks it up, completely isolated, but he was last time and he managed to score. Sardinero now, forward to Zeniu. Dimitriou, the goal scorer. Christodoulou, and again, bit of an opportunity for them to get forward. Good ball to Bedoya, who's in behind Calabria. Squares it, and it's swept home. Falling asleep here, not good. Some good signs on display today, but also some really worrying signs. That complacency is really poor as Bonucci finds Calabria. Onto Susso. And a concern for me would be that if I was to look at the team and tell you what was our strongest area, I would probably say defence, having Romagnoli and Bonucci in there. And we seem really, really weak at the back as Mastur plays another great ball out to Rodriguez. Can he get a good cross in this time? He waits for somebody to arrive. Susso does at the back post and he faces it into the side netting there. Troni's played well since coming on. The other two, not really, but Bonucci heads it. Bruno Vale makes a relatively comfortable save. It will end 4-2. We will qualify in Europe. But much work ahead. Much work ahead. None of the team really excite me. You know, we don't have any players. We'll still tell them we're very happy, even though we fell asleep a little bit. I'm trying to accentuate the positives for the side here because I think they may be a bit fragile. Yeah, nobody really excites me at all, actually. Frank Kessie possibly excites me. But our attacking options, I think, are kind of limited. I mean, looking at the players that they've signed, Kalinic is alright. Borini, I don't really fancy. Suso, I've never particularly thought was that great. Çalhanoğlu is okay, but he's kind of a... You know, he hits good long shots and he's a set-piece specialist, but I'm not convinced of him as an all-round player. But we do have the group stages to draw now for the Euro Cup, aka the Europa League. That's coming up, and then we have Genoa away from home, which is not an easy game. Not an easy game to try and bounce back from a really, really poor result against Fiorentina. I may go with a countering formation with 3 up, but I'm not certain. We are top seeds in this, which is a bit weird considering AC Milan haven't been in Europe for about 25 years or something. So let's draw the group. Sarcasm, by the way. So we are Group J, so let's just draw a lot of these teams here. What do we have left? Ludogorets, Krasnodar are young boys. Let's take Ludogorets, please. Krasnodar, that's fine as well. And what do we have left now? Maribor, Nice or Zorya, not Nice. Nice, of course. And here, give me Rangers. Lugano, oh well. So a relatively comfortable group, we should be able to get through there. The only real test is Nice. Well, actually, the way we're playing at the moment, they're all a bit of a test, and we'll probably finish 4th. But hopefully, we can, hopefully we can push on, and we should be able to beat the teams in the group with relative comfort. What's my reaction to the draw? I don't have any. I'm not going to do a press conference on that. And we're going to go into this Genoa game now on the back of a good result with some worrying signs. That's how I would sum up the Apollon game there. So Lazio travel to Fiorentina, who I expect to beat them given the way they played at San Siro, and Napoli host Verona, which I would expect to be a home win, of course, for Napoli there. RB Leipzig 6, Bayern Munich 1. Okay then. Yep, Fiorentina 3-0 and Napoli 3-1, as expected. Two stronger sides there at home winning those games. Let's let the assistant manager do that. We can be a bit more ambitious here. Let's take advantage out wide with the overlaps. Don't compromise our principles. Make sure you play it from the back. Patience is key. Don't force the pass. Work it into the box. It's really important to close down the opposition early and often. So he's emphasised those to the team. Let's see if that really makes any difference. Okay, so Bilia and Bonaventura, the only ones really highlighted by the fitness tests. We are 5-4 just favourites. We are what I would call outside favourites. Abate unfortunately suspended, as is Montolivo, given their horror show in the last game. Let's just throw on basically everybody here that we can. Let's put Mauri and Gustavo Gomez down to the under-20s. Paletta, Mauri, Andre Silva. Let's just, as I say, throw everybody we can on the bench. Bonaventura, why not? He's not going to play, but might as well stick him on there. Do we go with the same? I think we go with the same. Let's just see. I like the 4-2-3-1 here. So let's see what it does for us. They're playing a 3-4-2-1. It's a very strange formation. Let's have a look at Lapadula. He's a decent player. Okay, set the opposition instructions. I'm going to assertively speak to them today. I expect a win here. Okay, a couple of them like that. We've looked good in training. We're prepared for every eventuality. And let's tell them to show some passion for a change, because they just seem a bit wishy-washy. Bonucci to Romagnoli, scooping that one forward for somebody to chase. Oh, free kick lined up by Çalhanoğlu. Hits it over the wall. Oof, top of the net. So a good start by the looks of it in the opening 5. Donnarumma to take the goal kick now. Forward it goes, long, nobody chasing it there, headed away. Easily helped on to Lapadula now. Holds it up. Centurion. Rigoni. Miguel Veloso now, forward for Lapadula, holds it up. Concerning looking so far. Oh, come on, Ricardo. Oh, good man. I was going to say he got absolutely done there, but good recovery on the challenge. Rodriguez into Romagnoli. Has time. Good ball forward to Frank Kessie, who can hopefully bring us out from the back. Locatelli now. We're being pressed and gives it away to Veloso. Lapadula's in and shoots and scores. Unbelievable. An absolute horror show from Locatelli there, giving it away to Miguel Veloso. Terrible, terrible stuff. Çalhanoğlu's free kick, what a camera angle that is. Suso crosses, Çalhanoğlu in the volley, and it's a goal. Don't know quite how it happened because it didn't show us, but hey. Well, those are the wonders of playing on the beta, ladies and gentlemen. Camera angles like that one. Let's hope that's fixed for the full release there. We could look at the replay, but I'm not that concerned. I'm just glad that we've scored. So we continue to dominate the possession here. We're not even trying to maintain possession, but obviously them playing so deep leads to that. It's a good challenge by Romagnoli on Lapadula, but Miglori will pick it up. Can go inside here with a relatively easy pass. He's been hounded by Suso. Goes back the way to Barashi. Closed down well. He hits it forward. Lapadula's unchallenged though. Centurion with a chance. Rigoni, Akers, and it's well wide. Terrible defending from us again. Borini and Kalinic playing poorly up front. Another lovely camera angle of the floodlights there. Long by the goalkeeper towards Lapadula, who wins the header down to Rossi. Beats Ricardo Rodriguez with ease, who just lets him walk by him squared. Lapadula 2-1. Oh, dearie me. Dearie me. Lapadula has absolutely given us the run around here. Mattia Perrin heading it forward towards Ricci. Headed away by Rodriguez. Borini quickly moves it to Kalinic, who needs to score here. Shoots, it's well over the bar. Terrible finishing from Kalinic. And it's an injury to Rodriguez, which might not be a bad thing. He has been terrible as a defender so far during my tenure here at Milan. There's a half-time whistle with us down 2-1. Frank Kessie's lost possession more than anyone else. Okay, has to be aggressive again. I'm getting sick of just shouting at them now, but that's kind of what needs to happen, unfortunately. Andre Silva can come in here. Basically, we just have to go with it. Tell them to push forward. Hopefully we can get something. Genoa's game plan. Now, obviously, again, for me, this is absolutely horrendous result. But what I will say in terms of the match engine, the fact that Genoa have been able to just sit in, have hardly any possession, yet basically look like they're comfortable in the game, that's quite interesting, because I think the match engine on Football Manager 17, if you tried to play defensive, you just got pummeled for the whole game. So it's interesting that they're managing to look comfortable while sitting in. Frank Kessie now with an opportunity to hit one, and it's easily saved by Perrin. Suso picks it up, squares for Silva, who scores 2-2. Let's shout praise at them and see what that does. If we praise them right after a goal, maybe their morale will inflate or something. Let's. Can I look at that from here? Analysis, maybe? No. No, I'm sure there's some way to do it, I just don't know what it is. Oh, there it's right there, body language, okay. Okay, so that's 80 minutes gone now. We're going to have to try something if we're going to get the win here. Kessie and Locatelli look rather knackered in the midfield, but I don't really have an option. Maybe a central midfielder would be a good buy, but we do have a couple coming back from injury, like Bilia. Obviously Montalivo's suspended at the moment. I really don't know what to go with. Do you know what? Let's throw on young Zanilato. Why not? Why not indeed? Central midfielder with the support duty. Let's throw him in and see what happens. Come on. Free kick for Çalhanoğlu. Can we steal 3 points here? Çalhanoğlu! No, we cannot. I've noticed free kicks which were insanely overpowered last season. Basically every free kick in a dangerous area went in. They seem to have went the other way now. Free kicks don't seem to be that dangerous. It is a free kick to us now, and that'll be a red card for the other side. So what I'm going to do now, I actually don't know what I'm going to do now. I'm going to do something. Antonelli's going to come into the middle here. And Calabria is going to come off. Oh no, he's not, because I've already made all 3 subs, haven't I? Yeah, okay, that's fine. Okay, can't make the change unfortunately. Now we're playing against 10 men, but we don't have enough time, I don't think, to really take advantage of this. Miguel Veloso with a corner, please don't lose to 10 men. Veloso fires it in, chance! And 10-man Genoa almost getting the 3 points there. 5 added on minutes. It's an injury to Romagnoli. What do I do here? Frank Kessie can go back there. Kinda. Çalhanoğlu will have to go back. Yeah, basically that's what we're going to have to do. So now we're playing with 10 men as well. Yeah, it's going to be the end of the game, I feel. Miguel Veloso with a free kick. Shoots away by Andre Silva. Antonelli will pick this up. Looks like a countering opportunity, but I suspect we'll run out of time. Down the line for Borini. Well, maybe not. Borini, chance here. Can he get a good ball in? Borini crosses. Andre Silva! And it's an absolute snatch and grab. Time was already up. We didn't deserve it, but do you know what? Borini, playing for his place there on the left. Fantastic work. 97th minute winner for Milan in Genoa. And you know what? That makes me happy. Because I was really, really concerned about this game today. Especially when we went 1-0 down. And then that was even further compounded when we went 2-1 down. But you know what? We've done well. Say what you will, 10 men and all that, but we've kept going to the end. And we've nicked something here. Silva to Borini. Good touch inside. Borini to Çalhanoğlu. Forward to Andre Silva. How is this game still going here? Suso puts it in. Zukanovic gets it away. I'm questioning why Suso would put that in. If we're playing with a containment mentality, we would have just kept that. Good challenge by Suso there, winning it back though. Bonucci picks it up as we go into the 99th minute. Zaniolato just lobs it forward towards Andre Silva, who's chasing after it. Good challenge. And it is time. 3-2. 3-2. Andre Silva absolutely earning his place back in the squad there. Done brilliantly to come back and win that. It's a real feel-good moment for us here. Say what you will, side we should be beating, down to 10 men and all that. But great. For a team that's looked so fragile. 2 concussions, my god. For a team that's looked so fragile, I'm absolutely delighted. Yeah, I'm not gonna. What's your reaction to the criticism of Milan being extremely physical? I'm not going to dignify that. Ricardo Rodriguez's recent arrival seems to have had a positive impact on squad morale. Nothing to say. What a comeback. Brilliant. That's what football's all about. Joy to behold. Team scored a late but crucial goal today. Were you surprised so much time was added? Wasn't keeping an accurate check, but this was very stop-start. Certainly expected a fair bit. That'll do. Do you regret the decision to loan him out? It's good to see him scoring goals, but I wish it wasn't against us. Is he only on loan from us? Interesting. Are you concerned fans will doubt your judgment? It's only one game. I'm sure they won't. Do you think Lapadula should have been allowed to play against his parent club? The fact we know him so well should mean we're better prepared to stop him, absolutely. Andre Silva came off the bench, was brilliant. What do you make of him? Absolutely, brought him on to make an impact. He'd done that to devastating effect. Yep, I'm pleased with Hakan Çalhanoğlu starting well. Some manager is interested in signing somebody, whatever. That'll do. Excellent. All I'm focusing on right now is that brilliant result. I think it was brilliant at least. What the hell's going on here? Let's arrange these by dates. There we go. So, this, I believe, is the first episode where we've actually won both games that we played. Concern, of course, to be conceding 2 goals again. That's 3 games on the trot. We've conceded 2, but at least we've scored 4 and 3 respectively. A good away win at Genoa, who themselves, I believe, started the season with a win. Yeah, they started the season with a 3-1 away over Sampdoria, so not a bad side at all, Genoa. Take a little look here. Lapadula obviously good. They've got Bertolacci in the midfield on loan from us as well. Mattia Perin, obviously a good goalkeeper, so they're not a bad side at all. A good 3-2 win, especially being 2-1 down. But next time when we come back, it will be after the transfer window. Any transfer business is going to be done off screen. When we come back, it will be at San Siro / the Giuseppe Meazza Stadium for the Milan derby against Inter, who are currently sitting 17th in the table, having played 1 game and lost said game. Let's actually round out the fixtures for today so we can see how the table looks. Inter have lost at home to Sampdoria, who themselves lost at home to Genoa. Sassuolo have went to Rome and beaten Roma 4-1. So some good news. We might be struggling at the start, but a lot of other sides are as well. Juventus with 6 points to start. They're probably already starting to build an insurmountable lead. But I am happy. We're 2 ahead of Roma. We are even with Lazio. We're 3 ahead of Inter actually, who sit bottom ahead of the Milan derby. So decisions to be made, of course, in the interim about Borini, who's actually played well in the 2 games there. But as I say, next time we will have Inter and we will have Krasnodar, both home games, and we're looking to build some momentum. Hopefully get our first competitive victory with a clean sheet. We've only had 1 clean sheet so far, which was at San Siro against Trenton. So hopefully we can do 1 better, get a clean sheet with a victory. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode now. We're starting to get a little bit of a feel of Football Manager 2018 and how it goes, how we interact with it, all the new menus and all that kind of thing. So we're starting to bed in a little bit, just like our team here at Milan. But lots of work to do. Next time, as I say, we have Inter and Krasnodar. Hopefully 2 victories there. That would really start to build a little bit of momentum for a team that I'm a bit worried is going to be somewhat stop-start this season. But if you've enjoyed this episode, please drop down below and leave a like. It really does help out the channel, especially small channels such as myself. It really does make a difference, even 1 or 2 likes getting on these videos. If you've really liked it and you want to follow the development of the Milan team, then please subscribe to the channel. That would be fantastic as well. But mainly, just thank you for watching the video, and I will see you next time when we take on Inter and Krasnodar.